Aya, Napa, Aya, fucking Napa, Aya, Napa, Aya, fucking Napa, Aya, Napa, Aya, fucking Napa.
Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here, and you are very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Oh, all right, Maura, come here, baby. I'm in love with Maura. She's amazing. Tom, when you say something with the lads, you don't go back and tell the bloody girlfriend. What's wrong with you, boy? I mean, I don't like this guy. He's a twat, right? He's boring. He shouldn't be on TV, and I hate him with my beloved, him being with my beloved Maura, right? But the point is, you don't go and tell her what you said. Listen, I don't get why Maura was butthurt about it, but you know what? She's a little Irish firecracker. She's amazing, and she deserves someone exciting. And what about what she said to Ant? She goes, I really like you, Ant. She goes, if we were in the outside world, we would fuck by now. Hilarious. I just love her. Look, she reminds me of me when I was a few years ago, when I was younger. I would be giving it, yeah, I won't mind giving that one. That's what she's like. She reminds me of the girls I hang out with. She's absolutely wonderful, and she's the best thing about this series so far. Absolutely brilliant. Now let's get in depth with Danny. Now earlier I wanted to do a Love Island preview, but the internet all over Cyprus went down. So frustrating. But anyway, right, we can go into it now. What has Danny actually done wrong? Look, I know he was stupid telling Yewande his head wouldn't get turned if a new girl came in. But Arabella manipulated this whole thing, and everyone was kind of hailing her as a hero, especially Anna. Anna, what is your problem? I gave you more credit for this, although your partner on the show is like the biggest love rat in the outside world. So you'll learn that the hard way, my Anna, but never mind. But the point being, right, Arabella wrapped this whole thing around Guild Code, right? But the truth is, she wanted to break Yewande and Danny up. And she did it. But not only that, she wanted to seclude him away from everybody else. Now let's talk about St. Michael riding on his trusty horse and saving the day, defending Yewande's honour. Do you know what? It was great, wasn't it? That time when he defended Lucy, when Amy was relentlessly bullying her. Oh, he didn't. He picks and chooses when he's a hero. He picks on a mate. He turns on a mate because Danny did nothing wrong. Danny's not a love rat. You're on Love Island. Look, I love what Katie McDermott said tonight, right? After Katie was spot on, she said basically, leave Danny alone. This is Love Island, and that's the thing. Now, Yewande's bawling her eyes out. I like Yewande, I really do. She's one of the great characters of this year's Love Island. I genuinely believe that. But she brought the whole fucking thing on herself. And they all fell for Arabella's, manipulation. She was smiling while it was all kicking off. She was smiling, and there came a moment when Danny goes, look, can you leave? There's no point in you being here, when they were having the freeway chat. And I don't know why Yewande called her for a chat as well, because really it should have been between her and Danny. So basically everyone was going up, apart from Ant, right? Ant's a gent, Ant wouldn't have gone for him, but everybody else, right? And you know what's really funny? Because Curtis and Amy were still on that romantic meal. I didn't even notice they were missing. But the vital component tonight, which I think gives Danny and gives Yewande a chance at this romance they want, and I think they still both want it. But you see, Arabella's this glamorous, stunning, sexy girl, and she's turned his head. She'd turn anyone's head. She'd turn my head. Even if I was in there with my girlfriend, I'd be going, can I go talk to her for 5 minutes, But that's the thing. But Curtis, I've been calling a drip and lots of things. But tonight, he was brilliant. He was the only one to give genuine advice that would help Yewande. All the rest of her so-called mates have been stirring the shit, winding her up. And he said, listen, don't do this. Go and talk to him, or you're going to lose him. And Curtis obviously knows she doesn't want to lose him. And that was the pivotal moment which fucked up Arabella's evil plan. I believe they could still be a couple, I really do. And but basically now, can Danny kind of vacate the kangaroo court? Because Tom's going to be needing it. So we've seen tomorrow night's kind of promo reel, and Tom's in trouble. I predict little argument, they make up, and they still go on a hideaway. As I said, I do not want Tom and Maura together. Maura's a firecracker, and he's boring. He shouldn't even be on TV. The only thing that's got him on this show is his looks. But apart from that, I mean, why would you tell her? Why? I don't understand. You are thick, mate. He was going like, yeah, let's see if she's all mouth, right? Oh, this will be interesting. The thing is, he looked worried. He does look intimidated by her. I mean, personally, I wouldn't be. It'll be like, let's get in there. The thing is, right, I know girls like Maura. She is all bark without any bite. She probably isn't the goer she claims she is, but she's hilarious. She's brilliant. She's harmless, and he should have been honoured to go in there with her. She will be talking to him all night. She's one of those girls who just talks. I love her. I think she's absolutely amazing, and I think everyone's warming to her. So let me know what you think. Did you enjoy tonight's Love Island? What do you think of everyone's conduct tonight? I think the ganging up against Danny was absolutely disgusting, and I will shoot down anyone's argument that goes for Danny, because as far as I'm concerned, apart from saying his head wouldn't be turned, the rest of it was absolute bullshit. They made him out to be a villain when he's everything but a villain. He's a gent, he's a nice guy, put in an awkward situation and manipulated by this little bitch Arabella. And that's all I've got to say on the subject. I'll see you again on tomorrow's Love Island preview. Till then, have a good night.